A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan, any thoughts?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Lane Thomas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wade is there. One pitch, one out. Into the box, number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Bryant is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Next, it'll be Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Now here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wade is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He carries a .308 batting average. He also has 1 home run. The pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Belt leads off first with 1 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And this will be fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has a 3-for-12 line. Second and third here, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-0 pitch. Was offered at and missed for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
The center fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell. He's set and the pitch, and he's way off balance with the swing there. Bell absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Yadiel Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, Keibert.
Now to the plate, here is Keibert Ruiz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two and one now. And now pitch on the way. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Lamont Wade Jr.
The right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
First delivery to him.
Ball.
Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Yanked on the ground down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, look at the dive to first. He's out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Into the box now, Kevin Gossman, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Thomas is on the run for it. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And now the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
2 down with a runner at first, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. From the stretch, fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hernandez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. We're back in San Francisco following this. Now it'll be Luis Garcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fouled off. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with 1 gun, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Buster Posey.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First delivery to him. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit, Brandon Crawford. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So next to hit is Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt.
0-2.
Crawford at second with 2 down. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. He'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Bell is there. And the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Lane Thomas now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, number 3. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
1-0 Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
That'll bring up Josh Bell as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate here is Kevin Gossman. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Yeah, for a pitcher, Matty, that was a successful AB right there. Good job helping his own cause.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now Tommy La Stella. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. One and one to Tommy La Stella.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Brandon Belt would be next. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Washington.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Caber Ruiz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ball.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now to bat, Luis Garcia. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. fouled off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bryant will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, here is Carter Kieboom, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Ball
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Now the pitch.
Ball
He'll
1.
start him with a breaking ball. Too low that
Ball
time.
1,
It's
no
ball
strike.
1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Garcia has a play. 1 down.
The catcher, number
Here's Buster
28,
Posey now.
Buster Posey.
From the stretch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Posey, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now is Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside. Inside, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Posey is off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
2-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next to dig in, Mike Yastrzemski. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Number 88 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 88.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that count.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Runner at third here, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So stepping in is Juan Soto. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Giants 3 and the Nationals 2. Paulo Espino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be Lamont Wade Jr.
The right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Now here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
8-2.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
Now
it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Kevin Gossman. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Thomas. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, number 29.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Yeah, this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So, for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
From the stretch. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Ruiz stands at third with one gone in the inning. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first two at-bats. He's set and the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
And the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next, Buster Posey. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. In there, 1-1. low. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there. 2 gone. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Dominic.
Ryan Zimmerman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Leone is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Lane Thomas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in next, number 3, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. score remains tied at 3-3. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
So now into the box is Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Yastrzemski is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Lamont Wade. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
On the ground, softly towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants down in order, still tied 3-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake McGee is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch on its way. He swings and hits it fouled off to the right and out of play. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Josh Bell waits on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Josh Bell the next to hit. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
0-1 pitch on its way. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Ready with the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
To the plate now, Yadier Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This one's down to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The catcher, Cable Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Cable Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And that one yanked just foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Bouncer up the middle. Lostella fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Donovan Solano is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And there's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. There's a slider taken for a ball. This one's flared off to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Next up, Austin Slater.
The center fielder, Austin Slater.
Now here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Tommy LaStella flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Donovan Solano is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base, number 7.
Stepping up is Luis Garcia, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So the next to bat will be Carter Kieboom. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
No ball, two
This is
strikes.
going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Jordy Mercer will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Bryant will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. The toss will go to LaStella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Kyle Finnegan takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So now here is Brandon Belt. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Baseman, Brandon Belt.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Buster Posey comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. LaStella takes his lead at third with one away. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits.